moccasins. I got them on the fence, the better next attempt. You are incompetent. We are the competition. You're just a counterfeit. I don't need compliments. I just need...
Coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between Francis Ngannou and Isaac Frost. Well, he is ice cold and seemingly just getting started in combat sports. Here is the former boxing champion Isaac Frost making the walk tonight. Look at him, every bit 6'7" tall. An absolutely absurd combination of strength and power, and at least on paper, compares favorably to some of the all-time boxing greats, Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson. Isaac Frost making the walk here tonight.
This guy's an arm bar and a leg lock specialist. In every fight that you see him in the octagon, he looks to secure a limb and finish with a submission.
Intimidating a force as this heavyweight division has ever seen. He is the Cameroonian Frenchman, the Predator, Francis Ngannou, and at any given time, prevailing wisdom is that Ngannou could be one win away from realizing a second UFC championship shot.
This fighter has outstanding footwork. He is amongst the best in the world at changing angles and always being in a position where he can land against his opponent, but he's out of range of his opponent's counterattacks.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So these fighters relatively close in age, just a year apart, with some differences in height, but big differences in reach. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 254 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, Iceman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Boxer, holding a professional record of 12 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds. Fighting out of Paris, France, Francis the Predator Ngannou. And when the action begins, the referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
Ready?
All right, so this UFC Grand Prix tournament is coming up next. This format has been all the rage with a lot of... Oh!
Back up.
And now starting to snap off that jab.
Wow! Wow!
Oh! Oh!
He's got to be careful here. He's in trouble.
Back to the feet.
Oh, he's out!
And just like that, the fight is over.
Beautiful KO for the victory early in the first.
Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight.
Here's another look at it here. And here it is again. Boom.
So there he is as the celebration continues. A huge knockout for him here tonight. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year. All right, we now go inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine's called a stop to this contest at 56 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Francis the Predator Ngannou.
All right, so congratulations to Francis Ngannou on another massive UFC win tonight. Very much looks the part of a guy who will one day be deemed the baddest man on the planet. Ngannou continues to chew up and spit out all comers as he ascends up this division. What a moment, what a fighter. All right, coming up next, it's a heavyweight matchup between Conor McGregor and Bruce Lee. Yes, here he is, the founder of Jeet Kune Do, and as Dana White calls him, the father of modern mixed martial arts. Bruce Lee making the walk tonight. You can make the argument no man has had as much of an influence on UFC fighters as Bruce Lee has. Quoted as saying, the best fighter is someone who can adapt to any style. Man, it would have been great to see what Bruce Lee could have done inside the UFC. He is making the walk tonight.
This guy has ruthless one-punch knockout power. You can't teach it, but when a fighter has it, it's a huge advantage.
Well, what a moment this is as the notorious Conor McGregor, the champ, makes his return to the greatest proven ground in mixed martial arts. You know McGregor cares an awful lot about his MMA legacy, so you know this return to the UFC was an eventuality. Perhaps it took longer than many fans expected, but the present is Conor McGregor walking back to the octagon here tonight.
Conor McGregor has that it factor, along with a fantastic and creative striking game, a very good ground game, and extreme confidence in himself. All these make for a fan-favorite combination.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So 2 years, the gap in age, and they both possess a similar height and reach. And with the official introductions, here is the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 21 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds, fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, the notorious Conor McGregor! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready?
And we are underway. Well, how about the... Oh!
Hard straight punch.
Oh, he might be out.
Oh, stunning jab.
Oh, he's got him hurt here. Oh, nice job by him there to slip that off with. Man, Joe, he continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at this point.
Oh! He's clearly hurt.
Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
This fight, oh, he tags him to the left. Nice leg kick. Beautiful knockout here early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, near perfect technique to land that seminal blow to finish the fight here in round one. And that's exactly the way a fighter draws it up. You don't absorb anything in terms of significant damage, and then you're able to knock your opponent out. So this is exactly the desired result for him here tonight.
Great angle here. Ba-boom!
Well, hard to perform much better than he did tonight. A huge knockout under the lights. They'll be talking about that one for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 26 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
Well, what else can you say about Bruce Lee after a performance like this one? Seemingly everyone on the roster wants to take their cracks against one of the founding fathers of mixed martial arts, and candidly, thus far, few men have succeeded. This just might have been Bruce Lee's best performance inside the octagon.
Took a trip, now we taking sprints. I wasn't made the job. I'm on ships, roll it cause a grip. I'm what's major now. Stop, boy, I got hot rods. It could get gangster now. Bang, blow your brains out. See what you thinking about by associates.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. So, Joe, as this fighter makes his way to the octagon, let's start with the kicking technique because it is just outstanding. He doesn't telegraph a thing, and I think what really jumps out of the film room for me is his ability to get his foot off the canvas to the target so quickly. A lot of guys just don't even see it coming, and he doesn't discriminate. He'll attack that lead leg, he'll go to the body, beautiful head kick upstairs as well. The technique is really what sets up everything to this guy's game, and his opponent certainly wary of what's coming back with those kicks tonight.
This guy has some of the best throws we have ever seen inside the octagon. The speed of his execution and the technique that he uses in the delivery are truly world class.
Well, what a story it was. Andre Bishop ends a layoff of more than 5 years, gets out of jail, and in an absolutely epic 10-rounder, avenges his brother's loss to Isaac Frost to become the boxing heavyweight champion. That wasn't enough, though. Bishop now looking to ply his trade in mixed martial arts. Let's see how it goes for him in this showcase spot here tonight.
This guy has toughness that you cannot teach. He has an incredible ability to absorb punishment and the mental toughness to come back from devastating situations.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters, with some differences in height, but big differences in reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Long Island, New York, USA, the Nightmare. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 218 pounds. Fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Andre. And when the action begins, a referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Oh! Big right hand! He's out! He's out!
Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, that was the perfect shot right there. We didn't even get a feeling out process here tonight, and we say it all the time. Sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly had a huge impact here tonight as he gets the win by first-round KO.
Let's take a look at that again. And here we see it one more time. Look at the timing in this shot. Boom.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the huge knockout victory that could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 12 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Andre!
So Andre Bishop, welcome to the UFC heavyweight division. He had a lot of doubters and naysayers coming in here tonight, but he certainly muted that clamor and then some with this result here tonight. Big one for Andre Bishop as he gets his hand raised here inside the octagon.
Not hurt anybody. In the same club that used to turf everybody. Put in 25 hours out, outworked everybody.
Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision.
Sway wallabies, I follow policies. Always give a game every time she me. Shoot blanks, but you got.
Well, if you're looking for a guy from the UK who can become a UFC champion before it's all said and done, I submit to you Jimmy Manuwa. They don't call him poster boy for nothing. This man has compiled as good a highlight tape as anyone at light heavyweight. Gifted striker, undeniable one-strike knockout power, pop in both hands. You know about the right hand. Corey Anderson knows about the left hook. So Jimmy Manuwa, still as he approaches 40, very dangerous fighter and a perennial tough out for anyone at 205.
This guy has tremendous ground technique, and his ability to pass guard and get to a dominant position is elite.
305 till they got me down.
Very interesting stylistic matchup forthcoming here. You gotta think this fighter is trying to figure out how to get the fight to the ground at all costs to use his beautiful guard-cutting ability. Cuts it as well as anybody in this division. And it's not just the technique, it's the athleticism that allows him to be so successful and get that advantageous position on the ground. A lot of guys just haven't seen seamless transitions like the ones brought to the table by this young man. We'll see if this fight goes to the canvas, if he has the advantage we expect him to have.
This guy has some of the best throws I have ever seen in all my years of commentating. His timing, his delivery, and the power in which he delivers these techniques is beautiful to watch.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Manuwa is 9 years the elder. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. Now here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of London, England, Jimmy Poster Boy Manuwa. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Invincible. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta, your referee.
You ready? You ready?
Well, how good is this? Reminds me of the good old days of Pride, the UFC Grand Prix. Oh! And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Beautiful KO for the victory early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, we're just getting going, and there's the end of the fight. So it's a win by first-round knockout, near perfect on the technique. I'm not even sure his opponent saw that thing coming. And really, before his opponent had a chance to get in the fight at all and land anything in terms of a significant strike, he was knocked out. So major, major transpiration here tonight. So a strong candidate for some bonus money there. A huge knockout for him here tonight. Near perfect execution. They'll be talking about this result for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 24 seconds in the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout, Jimmy Poster Boy Manoa.
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. All right, coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between Francis Ngannou and Jimmy Manoa.
Sway waddle fees, I follow policies. Always give a game every time she me. Shoot blanks, but you got.
So here is the poster boy, Jimmy Manoa. Google Jimmy Manoa in your spare time. He's got as good a highlight reel as anybody in the sport, and he has proven to be a prolific finisher since crossing into the big show. Has had his issues with some of the elite, but there's no denying we could be looking at a future champion here, Joe, as Jimmy Manoa is set to compete yet again tonight.
This guy has some of the best guard passing in all of mixed martial arts. His technique and the speed of his execution is outstanding.
Must-see television. Here is the heavyweight contender, the Predator, Francis Ngannou. As many of you know, he was humbled by Stipe Miocic in his first UFC championship fight. But not much of the shine is off of this guy. He has gotten back to his roots, worked hard on the conditioning over there at the UFC's Performance Institute, and many believe beginning tonight, Francis Ngannou is ready to put his best MMA foot forward.
This guy has nasty arm bars and leg locks. It is his specialty, and if he gets a hold of a limb, you either tap or it snaps.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age. Some differences in height and reach. How about some Bruce Buffer?
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of London, England, Jimmy Poster Boy Manoa. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a boxer, holding a professional record of 12 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds. Fighting out of Paris, France, Francis the Predator Ngannou. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
So Dan Mergliata shares the cage.
All right, are you ready? You ready?
Well, no better way to pay homage to the history of...
Manoa's hurt. He's hurt already. He's hurt bad. He's hurt bad. Powerful jab. He hurt him with that hook.
Oh! Huge right hand!
This could be it. Oh, big shot. That's it.
Just
He's
like
out.
that, the fight is over.
Beautiful knockout here early in the first.
Yes, sir, it goes into the books as a first-round win by knockout, near-perfect execution. The technique was absolutely gorgeous, and again, when you catch a guy early, maybe you're getting him cold before he's had a chance to work up a sweat or even get into the fight a little bit, those strikes can have a bigger effect, and it certainly did here tonight.
Here it is again. Great angle here. Bang.
So a huge result and a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the big knockout win. That could hold up as one of the better KOs of the year. We send it inside the octagon once more.
Referee Dan Murgliaco has called a stop to this contest at 31 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Francis the Predator Ngannou.
All right, so Francis Ngannou was all the rage with fight fans coming in, and his fan base will continue to swell after this performance tonight. The frame is only getting stronger, skills only getting sharper, and his confidence is only getting higher. Francis Ngannou is the real deal, folks. Coming up next, it's a heavyweight clash between Bruce Lee and Andre Bishop. All right, with his longtime trainer and coach Gus Carisi firmly in his corner, here is the former heavyweight boxing champion, Andre Bishop. What an epic 10-round win it was for him over Isaac Frost, and I think that matchup and that result gives him a lot of confidence making this walk to the octagon here tonight.
This guy has devastating takedowns. The ability to get his opponent to the mat time and time again has proven to be one of the most effective tools in his arsenal.
All right, so here he is, the founder of Jeet Kune Do and the man Dana White calls the father of modern mixed martial arts. Bruce Lee is making the walk tonight. This is perhaps the most influential martial artist of all time. Great combination of speed and power, and the power is really set up by his precision, his dynamic striking style, his timing. Bruce Lee was quoted as saying the best fighter is someone who can adapt to any style. No one has been more adaptable than this man, Lee, Bruce.
This guy has world-class throws. Look for his opponent to try to keep as far away from this man's clinch as possible, because if he gets a hold of you, the results are devastating.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. 2 years apart, these two fighters, with some differences in height and a similar reach. And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 218 pounds. Fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Andre. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one.
Let's go!
Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short.
Nice punch there. Whoa!
Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming? Oh! He's in trouble right now. Oh! Huge uppercut misses. Oh!
Just missed with the straight left hand. Nice outside leg kick there. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Beautiful Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Well, Joe, we've talked a lot about his technique and how technical a striker he is, and that was really the shot heard around the world to get the finish here in the first round. Again, maybe he caught the guy cold a little bit. He didn't have a chance to warm up, but that is a huge result for him here tonight, and on the other side, he didn't take much damage. So, big, big win for him here tonight.
Check it out again. Boom! And that is all she wrote.
Well, what a moment for him here tonight. A huge knockout on one of the sport's biggest stages. That is one they'll be talking about for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 28 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Andre!
Well, there will be no wiping the smile off the face of Andre Bishop and Team Bishop here tonight. Gus Carissi's happy, and hard to blame him, right? A lot of naysayers for Andre Bishop coming in here tonight. A lot of people wondered if he could parlay the boxing success into success in MMA. Well, the proof is in the pudding. Andre Bishop, a big winner here tonight.
We lashing out at you.
Coming up next, it's a heavyweight championship fight between Francis Ngannou and Andre Bishop. All right, with his longtime trainer and coach Gus Carissi firmly in his corner, here is the former heavyweight king, Andre Bishop. Of course, as many of you know, he avenged his brother's loss to rival Isaac Frost, an epic 10-rounder, and then transitioned really well to mixed martial arts. Tonight, we'll see if he can take that requisite step forward and take his career to the next level.
As he makes his way towards the cage, his preparation has been perfect. He is in fantastic shape, had an amazing camp, and he believes that he is in the perfect position to become the new champion of the world. As he steps into the octagon right now, he steps in with a champion's mindset.
Well, a lot of people think it's the most significant title in combat sports. No argument from me. Baddest man on the planet, UFC heavyweight champion. There he is in the flesh. What an absolute monster. What a title reign it has been. But a serious challenge in front of him here tonight. When this man became the heavyweight champion, a lot of people thought that this challenger was the one who would wrest the belt away. Now the fight is here. We'll see if we get a new champion or if this man continues one of the greatest heavyweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen.
The champion is in focus. He is in his prime. He's making his way towards the cage. His training for this camp has been absolutely spectacular. He believes he has a solid game plan, and his mentality coming into this fight is clear and focused.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. So 2 years, the gap in age, with some differences in height, but big differences in reach. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Mario Yamasaki. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 218 pounds. Fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, presenting the challenger, Andre. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 12 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds. Fighting out of Paris, France, Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Francis the Predator Ngannou.
All right, this is for the championship bout. I want you guys to do a clean fight. Follow my orders at all times. Defend yourself at all times. Good luck tonight.
This is a fight that we have been looking forward to for a long time and is about to take place right now. I'm very excited.
Here we go. Fight you on. You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go. Up for grabs tonight. The Whoa!
Champion is in. He's hurt. Oh, what a leg kick. Oh, flipped him again. He's hurt. He's hurt. Huge big head. Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming? Oh, beautiful. He's hurt again. Victory early in the first.
Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight.
Let's see that again. Bam! Out cold.
So on the sport's biggest stage, he comes up large. The baddest man on the planet, the UFC heavyweight champion of the world, your winner and by knockout here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki is calling a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 20 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world.
Well, he's been talking about those two words throughout fight week, and new UFC champion. He completes the mission here tonight, and you can see the emotion spilling over. Absolutely incredible what this fighter was able to accomplish, and it is going to take a special performance to dethrone the new UFC champion of the world.